Hey, what's up guys? So something I was doing the other day is I was setting up my Helix to do program Midi changes so that like when we were playing live we didn't have to touch the foot switches or do anything. And so one thing that I did is I had to use Studio One, and when I was online the tutorials just weren't very good. There's a few, but they just I didn't really like the way they did their workflow. And so just to start off right off the bat, this is an example of one going between a lead and a rhythm patch, like back and forth. And this is from my band Paula. And so basically that'd just be really hard to do live, just going back and forth, trying to focus on what you're playing, and then just like hit everything right. It just gets complicated. I mean, it's traditional, but I'd rather just do it this way where I just have the computer changing it for me. We don't have to worry about it. We're also running both my guitar and our other guitarist Andy through there as well. And so it just does it straight for us. And so anyway, I'll go to the other session and show you how to set it up. So first what we need to do is we need to go into our preferences. So that's just File, or right here, Studio One Preferences. Go to External Devices, go to Set It Up. I'll just remove this real quick. Let's start from scratch. And so what I did is I go to New Instrument, put in Helix, hit Send to Helix. You can hit all channels, but I normally just go to one because that's how it's set up on the Helix. And I'll put Send MIDI Clock so that it sends the tempo. So then we got our Helix right there. If you don't want this to bother you every time you open Studio One, just make sure you click that off. So then hit OK. So then to do this, do Helix example, do instrument, just one, existing instrument, go to Helix channel 1. So basically you want to add right here. You want to go to CC32. See? And so the CCs are right here next to the parameters. The parameters aren't really labeled very well, so you won't want to do that. And so then the way I've worked out to where to make an easy workflow is that basically what I do is I go in here and I add. So if this doesn't pop up, it comes up like this. And another thing that Studio One does is it likes to go by percent, and MIDI is 0 to 127. And so if you don't want to do a bunch of math and figure out what 6 is from MIDI to percent, it'll save you a lot more time. So you right click and just go to MIDI. It goes back to the standard 0 to 127. And so basically what you need to do is you need to add these parameters. So you just go right here, and all we need is 3. And so what we need is we need the LSB, which is 32. We need the program change, which is just right at the very beginning. And then we need CC69, which is going to be your snapshots, even though it says too hot. So basically right there is all we need. So what you're going to do is right here on the preset menu, it's going to show you, it says CC32. That's going to be the playlist that you need. PC is going to be the preset, and then C69 is going to be the snapshot. And so see right in. And so I'm going out of bank 7. But the thing is 0 is 1, so you want to put 6 instead of 7. There we go. And then for the program change, I'm going to go with just the first one. And then we're going to go with preset number, or snapshot number 2. Which would be 1 in MIDI terms. So if I were to say I were to change it up, when I press play, it should switch right back to it. And that's basically all it is. Basically what I would do, my workflow or whatever, is that I would set up one for each one, and then I would just create all 8 snapshots. Go to rename, let's see, event, rename event. So I just say this is my rhythm track. So then basically I would do one, so I would duplicate it, just press D, and then you can basically just change the snapshot right here. So you want to go to 3, which would be 2. And then I think that's my lead. So we just go here, and we go lead. And since it's for both guitars, I would say lead for me. And so then you should just switch between them. And then that's basically it. Like to change a preset, you just go here, and you can go to the next one, whichever it corresponds to on the list. And so then that would change the preset altogether, like that. And so if we go back to the backing tracks that I got, I have it set up for all the songs. And so every song, it starts off with the correct preset, and then it starts off with the right snapshot. And so then it starts like that for all the songs. And so basically, you don't have to even touch the Helix as soon as you start playing. And so what we do is we run it back by our in-ears, and then we just play the song and we're all good. This has our clicks and everything, and it goes out to our in-ears and all that fun stuff. And then one last thing is what I did is here are all my snapshots for the playlist, and so I have it all labeled and everything, and so all I had to do is I had it in my scratch pad. So then I would go through the songs and I would just put whatever preset I needed right there, and it just went a lot quicker than trying to like type in every single change. And so then you just set it to read, and then you're all set. And then if there's anything like you need foot switches and stuff, and you're not trying to do like the whole snapshot thing, you can just go right here and it tells you exactly what CC you need. And then whenever you need to add it, let's go back to the ones. You just go down here and you click add, and then you would, let's say it was 49. So you want to do foot switch number 1. You go down here to 49, and you just click add. You'd be all set.